So, Nova got shot. Russ finished it off today. Now everything's out of it. So, when I first put this Church Boys front end under the car, this was one of the first front ends they built. And here's the thing, John Lane from ATI told me something that is stuck in my head, and I actually believe it, and I live it every day. When you have people that are helping you out, you have now become an R&D car. So when you got a new product that they haven't, that they're developing, you test it, you try to find the problems. If there is problems, you get feedback. So when they first sent me this front end, he told me, whatever you find, tell me what you think about it. So this was what they started as. Like I said, this is one of the first modular front ends that they done. This is what it's evolved to. One of the things we found when we had the small block in it was that right here, it was trying to flex. Now we put a gusset and we put this in it. He actually sent me the stuff that they came up with to bolt to here and change it, but we'd already put this gusset in it. Now, this is what Church Boys Racing frame has evolved to, which I was shocked because he told me as soon as you take that car apart, take that front end, send it back, cut it up, whatever, because somebody else wanted to buy that front, and he said, absolutely not. He said, James, wait till you see the changes. So, if you look, I ran Sandhuff shocks. I had to notch this for the coil spring. And now they've eliminated that to where I won't have to do that because of the way this kicks down and comes back. But look at the difference in the plate here. So now they've widened it, put extra steel in it. Yes, it is a little bit heavier, but that is way, way stronger and more. Ooh, I like the way they did the mounts. They did the mounts different too. I like that. I like that a lot. So everything in this game is constantly evolving. That's why cars go faster and faster. And through relationships, and we have a great relationship with Church Boys Race, Chuck Church Jr. And this is what hot rodding's all about, guys. This is why it's so important to me when we talk about these people that help us, because this is what this front end started at, and this is what it's evolved to. And I'm proud of the fact that me running that front end in my car, giving them feedback, helped them bring their product to the next level, which this is about 3 levels up from that one. I mean, you can see the work. Their work is impeccable anyway, but just with the changes and the modifications, there's no way this thing's gonna flex. So, pretty excited about getting this thing back under the car, but we gotta get the firewall fixed and we're gonna, all the wounds, we're gonna fix all of them, make the car nice again. So, we just took that up. Matter of fact, when I first brought the car on the show, before I brought the car on the show, what was it? It was a few months before that when Chuck told me, he goes, we came out with a new design on that front end. Mm-hmm. And I told him, I said, put me one in production right now so I can change it. So this shows up the other day. This was the whole tear down of the Nova, of course, Church Boys Racing. I'm going to get the fab stuff that I need to do. Then this car is I'm going to put it all together well, actually, I told Chuck last night, you said what I sent him. I said, man, this thing looks like a jigsaw puzzle with a couple pieces gone. I hope you remember how to put it back together. All he sent was LOL. So that's what Russ came down to help me from Iowa that owns R&D.
R&D.
That's not RWD.
RMD.
RMD. Hey, he screwed me up with a picture of his Nova that said BRK or something on it. I'm like, what the fuck? I know my memory's bad, but I didn't think it was that fucking bad. So, Russ came down to help me with this. Tomorrow, I got to start on fancy and putting the motor in it. But, wanted to show you guys that new front end and show you the differences of this is what it started with. Shit's been, I've had that front end of the car for a couple of years, haven't I?
Gosh, probably
Longer than that?
Man, 3 or 4.
So that's the coolest part about this stuff to me is when you're working with people, great people like Church Boys Racing, and they take the input that you give them and they come out with a product like this. So you guys get, and it's constantly evolving anyway. Everything about this stuff is evolving. Otherwise the cars wouldn't be as fast as they are. So R&D car it may be, but I like what it came out to. That is really a beautiful piece.
Yeah.
A little bit heavier, but way stronger. And I'll take strong over light any day of the week. That thing is nice. I didn't know he'd done that many changes to it. I thought they'd just put this wider plate on it. But they've done a lot of changes. So, and then he tells me the other day that my steering arms are anquinated. What do you mean they're anquinated, Chuck? They're the ones you sent me. He goes, oh yeah, we got a way better one now. And by the way, we got a better this. And we got a better that. And I'm sitting there going, damn, wallet. All right, send us the better stuff.
Right.
So, there you guys go. There's the evolution of racing, evolution of car parts, and the evolution of partnering up with great people like those guys. So, hey, once again, t-shirt giveaway. They're going to monitor their page. I told them we're going to give a, matter of fact, we'll give away a Church Boys Racing shirt. Hey, Chuck, you're giving away a shirt. Because they got some really fucking cool shirts.
Great shirts.
You guys see me wearing those shirts all the time because they're cool, they're comfortable, and they're badass shirts. We'll give a Reaper shirt and a Church Boys Racing shirt away. All you guys got to do, go to Church Boys Racing, like their page, comment on the front end. Seen Reaper's new front end on, and tell them what you think about it. If you think it looks like crap, say it looks like crap. But if you say that, you're evidently blind in one eye and can't see out of the other. Because that thing is a nice piece, a very, very nice piece. That one was above and beyond the Heights front piece of shit that I had under this car. So to me, that thing was like putting the baddest front end I've ever put under a Chevy too. So I'm really excited to see how this all works. Because when it gets stiffer, the suspension actually works better. People don't understand that. So any flex it just causes a pain in the ass. Oh, here's the other thing they did. I forgot about this. So this is how the bars, the front support bars were. Look what he did. Now this bolts back to the car. Now look what it does. So it actually ties the cowl to the front end right here. How freaking cool is that? You know what? This thing's so cool. I don't even think I'm gonna put inner fenders back in it. I just had a real crazy thought. I shouldn't do this while we're doing the video, but hey Russ, hand me that little round thing back there on the bench. A little round thing back there on the bench. I just came up with an idea. I got this. Ooh, I have a rubber hammer. Here. Don't wash this truck. I just had an idea. I just had an epiphany, Stacy.
Uh-oh.
I'm telling you. Uh-oh is the right. That is probably the exact right thing to say. Uh-oh.
The brand new bolts are right behind Stacy.
Oh, I just want to put some useless in it just to check it. Just to check something here. Oh wow, you countersunk them this time. Actually countersunk in there until they catch threads. Get my foggles on.
I know where you're going with that.
Huh? You know what the greatest thing about what he's done with this front end? And doing all that? There's two ways we could do this. If so decided, I could go there.
There.
Or that exhaust would run right down the side of the car, like we did my brother's twin turbo car. Because these, of course, turn. So right there from the exhaust side. Seeing what I'm seeing? Or, if you go to this side, I'm liking where I'm going with all this. Core supports there, radiator. Turn that down, forward facing header, right there. This one coming up. Check them ball bearings. Anyway, probably shouldn't have done that on a video, but just never know. We have not decided. We know it's gonna have a 434 small block. Past that, I'm juggling a lot. I got a lot of balls juggling up in the air over which power adder we're gonna use. You guys will find out. All right, Stacy. Kill this video. I gave up enough information on this one.